Hey you guys, I've already got our cards here. So we've got the Nine of Swords. I'm telling you, like, I started recording this reading and I had to stop. Like, I'm like, let me get the cards first. And then I got the cards and I was like, I need help translating this. So then I go get the guidebook out and then I start the video. And somebody's driving by on a loud ass tractor trailer. What? Okay, maybe it's not a big ass tractor trailer, but you guys get it. This energy is a little challenging, but I did do some research, and so what I have for today's energy check for our Celtic cross is you're showing up as the Nine of Swords. So we're using the Celtic tarot today. Where's my guidebook? We're using the Celtic tarot today, and because I wanted to do pointillism, I was like, I don't know, today's a very pointed day, and I wanted to use this art. It's pointillism, believe it or not. I don't know if you guys can see, but all of the art is done in pointillism. So, okay, so the Nine of Swords crossed by the Three of Swords, which is inevitably, it's some type of heartache. So then I consult the guidebook, and this Nine of Swords, well dignified, which I do see it as well dignified, represents passive resistance. I'm like, okay, passive resistance. So right now you are doing passive resistance, which is like a non-violent opposition, or like a non-aggressive opposition. So just like a refusal, or just holding up your boundaries and just making the choice not to get involved. So there's just like an understanding that this Nine of Swords, ill-dignified, would be something wicked this way. How's it go? Something wicked that way roams, or something like that. So you're just like passively, you're like not getting involved. You're not having a huge no, just holding up the boundary and not getting involved with this. I see, like, not getting involved with Nine of Swords energy has to do with worry, fruitless worry, the kind that keeps you up at night, where you lose sleep, and then the rest of your health is also affected by that kind of worry. And these like densities, like I see this mower going by as noise, as sound clearing, actually, for all of these dense energies that's actually, so there's some offer coming to you, and it may seem like a really good offer, or you might be like maybe tired or exhausted, or maybe deprived, and the message here is don't give in just because you are exhausted for the moment, because this would have long-term effects. To hold up your passive resistance. Nobody's saying we're not saying to exert any energy into this refusal or opposition, or just holding up of your boundaries. We're just saying just hold. And if you are exhausted or deprived of something, then do self-care, okay? Because anyway, there's some type of history here, because this also well dignified, this Three of Swords energy, which inevitably means heartache, okay? And traditionally this is a heart with three swords through it, okay? Well, some residue from your from some past heartache also could be triggered. So this might be a wonderful situation. Like, it might be on the outside, it might, like on paper, might look like a great opportunity for you or something, but there's still some residue from heartache, and that is what's crossing, and that is why Spirit is saying maybe hold back. Passive opposition, don't get involved, because something wicked this way roams, or something. Excuse me if I say it wrong. So okay, so it's crossing that way. So and then you are So passive resistance, because you'll be triggered in this situation. Like, it might be a stressful situation for some other person, but worth that much stress. But for you particularly, it's looking like this situation would be particularly triggering in a certain way, that could leak into other areas of your life, Spirit saying, with the Nine of Swords, passive resistance, and with the Three of Swords crossing it. Be sure to be gentle with yourself and realize everybody's different. And just because some other, person with another experience could easily take advantage of this, it's all right that you're different from other people, and it's good and right and just and all right to take good care of yourself and hold the resistance and not give in, even if you're tired, and even if it would be easier in that moment, or even if you're being pressured. Just kindly refuse, okay? Thank you, but no thank you, kind of thing. So here, and so that is actually crowned by the King of Swords. So this is in your crowning energy. This is in your headspace, okay? And in this particular deck, this guy is militant, cold, and decisive. Like, he's not just only decisive and direct, but it's cold. He's militant minded, but he is a wonderful friend, a good person, a good friend. So, and then that's just, I see you not taking any BS. I see, like, your swords are, you're very protected. Like, your heart space is very, very protected, and I think you're being led and guided by some protector spirits. So, or by your own protector spirit, like your own spirit of fierce, just this necessity to protect. So that's what I see here in your headspace. I see that you are like holding your sword close to your chest, like, nope. Not today. Not today, Satan. But it's actually not Satan. I was just learning that the word Satan came from Saturn, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So so okay, let's hydrate. I just see you very discerning in the headspace right now, like in your crown, because you're just like having to watch out for yourself. So then this is a personal situation that I think I'm touching on here for today's energy check. And I think that, like, in order also to hold the other spaces in your life, you need to be very gentle with the places where you need to hold up your personal resistance. And then, but inevitably, because it's so personal to you, you might be seeing other parts of your life through that lens of maybe a little defensive. So careful there, Frigidaire, careful. And you don't have to have an icebox where your heart used to be. Like, I'm hearing that song. You can be discerning, but you don't have to be so cold, because I see things are even. Like, everything in your life is evenly keeled. I see it evenly divided. This is the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Earth here. Okay, I don't know. Can you guys check it's so detailed. Oh, not these are not, it's the royal ones that are pointillism. Isn't that strange? How about it? It's beautiful. I see you evenly, I see you on a strong foundation of balance. Like, I see you on a balance, that's it. Like, I'm like evenly keeled. I'm seeing balanced foundation. You're very, very balanced and grounded. It's earth energy. That's what I see. And that is how you've actually been able to get here to your immediate future. Your immediate past is the star, Aquarius, Leo energy here. You're just coming out of this star energy. And my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. So Aquarius in this in the Celtic tradition, Aquarius was represented by the rowan tree. The rowan tree has so many protective yet cleansing and protecting, warding against like magics, and also though it's so magical that it would connect you closer to your intuition. It's the druid tree of life. It's really beautiful. So that's the star card here in this deck, and here's the art, okay? So you also take what resonates, use your own intuition and tune in, guys, okay? So with this card, I'm seeing that you just left, I'm catching you coming out of Aquarius, or the polarity of Leo energy. You might have just been very vulnerable recently. You might have just like taken a step that was very, very vulnerable, but also had eyes on you, and that was what you needed. You needed to show yourself. I see that. I see that, and then I'm just like seeing the water being poured out, like forget it, like a surrender to like saying your truth, letting it all pour out. As the star, like vulnerable, like also like the fact that how the image is like nude, so it's just like a vulnerability and then shining so beautifully bright. And then everything else I said, like when it came to magics and the rowan tree and all that, okay? So moving forward, your immediate future is the Empress. Check her out. Look at the beautiful art there depicted. In this particular deck, the Empress is all about Venus, 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 which in the Druid tradition, it says, was another goddess that originated from the earth, whose name started with a T, but I couldn't pronounce it. So anyway, so that's amazing, because the Empress is also, I'm always thinking earth energy, very abundant, creating here on earth. It's also a symbol of creative endeavors going really, really well. So you're just going into this energy, you guys. Like your creative endeavors are going to go really, really well, like multiply. It's also a symbol of togetherness across like all nations. Like she's a symbol of power and poise, and like uniting different peoples across like all of the lands of all of the different queens of all of the different elements, this kind of thing. So the Empress is just a sign and symbol of so much abundance and love, unification of peoples, caring. Like this, I just see this lock around like this Celtic knotting or art around here as being very, very safe. Like it's just her energy. Like she would wrap it, like she would go and wrap it around all of her people and bring them together. Like I'm just seeing that energy here with the Empress. So you're going into this very soon, this Venusian energy. So maybe get kind of lavish, do a face scrub, or do some like I don't know, get some like hand those like hand masks, those feet masks. Like do some self-care stuff, guys. Do some like really nice lush self-care stuff, whatever it is. Like just maybe just have a bath, who knows. Okay. Like take the time to chop up those little fruits and those little cheeses or whatever and enjoy it. Like, okay, pick up a $5 bottle of wine. It's all right. So this is what I see. Like your future energy is very, very abundant, like lavish. That's it. I'm saying lush, but I'm like lavish. Yeah. So what you just create this atmosphere in your, this is of course like to the capacity of which you attune to this frequency, okay, as well as you can, because I see this in your immediate future, and there's just going to be that much of a reinforced alignment. So you get into this Venusian energy however you see fit. This is what I see for today's energy check. So how are people seeing you? They see you as pressure. Like this, the way people are like saying this nowadays, like their pressure, like your pressure. Yeah, that's what I see. People are seeing you as intimidating. And I was seeing this Zoe put up from As Above Astro, if people are inspired by you, then you better believe, and she shared it from some other one, so I can't remember, but it was like, if people are intimidated by you, or if people are inspired by you, you better believe that they're also intimidated by you. So it's like that. It's like your pressure, like there's something about your art, something about your craft, something about your essence, something about your stilo, something about your vibe, something about your flow. Like there's something about you that is just pressure. Like people might stutter over their words when they talk to you. It might not be like everybody. It might not be like, I don't know, the refrigerator repairman, but it could be people like in your own field who can recognize your mastery, whatever it is. So people just see you as pressure. So also, but I see like an energy of beauty. So you might be radiating like an inner light from without, from within. Be patient with people, okay? And also be patient with yourself, because there was a big emphasis on self-care, holding up your boundaries, and, you know, overall keeping your own dignity by addressing these more harsh swords energies in a dignified way, okay? And holding up your boundaries and all that. But I just still see a loving light from within. Like I just see this fire, like all of this. That's the sun, right? I'm not really familiar with the upright and whatever, but I read upright all the time. I just read the entire energy, guys, of the cards. Do you see the fire? So, okay, I just see you as pressure. So what's your environment? The world. Here we are with more beautiful pointillism, beautiful art. Hit the road, stinky flies. With the world, this is the Fool, who's gained a lot more wisdom, and it looks like a beard, and his hair is grown long. And he's got this wheel of life. I'm not super familiar with it, but you can see all of these mythical creatures that he's got a full alignment with here. He's working with all of his friends, all of the energies, all of the lessons, all of the milestones that he's gained on this leg of his Fool's journey. Your environment is showing a person who's maybe refined some type of look at the beautiful colors, and then the pointillism on top of it. It's gorgeous. So I'm sorry, I'm just being like, look at how they depicted the scales, so pretty. So okay, but so, well, what I see here, and then like a tile, I'm seeing some beautiful work like in these island homes, or like the Mexican homes, and then the beautiful tile work on the inside. I'm getting this overall like terracotta vibe here too. It's real nice. Nature, like the Fool went on his journey and gained a lot of wisdom, and made lots of space, and gained a lot of alliances, and love and cooperation and protection, and just co-created along his Fool's journey. And he's come up to this World card, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is your environment, and so there might be people coming to you also for guidance here and there, or I don't know. This is just like your personal energy. It doesn't mean like this is your environmental energy. So I see the completion of the Fool's journey and just basking in that with this Empress energy, okay? Which is maybe another reason why there's this emphasis on passive opposition here. Okay, so in your hopes and fears, you have got the Six of Wands. What? The Six of Wands is beautiful. I love it. It's got this fire rising, and it's got this beautiful, beautiful geometry on top of the pointillism in the back, you see? So the Six of Wands has to do with victory, and like public victory, and being paraded around. And so you may have gained some accolades or some credibility in some way, shape, or form. And so there may be also like people who are interested in your valuable input in life, and that's wonderful. You don't have to be fearful to exercise your wisdom or to share your wins with other people who are aspiring and feeling hopeful, to also be as enriched as you have been on your Fool's journey. So we're all walking together here. And I see that you're maybe a little nervous to be having public wins, as you are still kind of holding up some personal boundaries. But this is maybe when I'm talking about public wins. I'm talking about in the public eye in some way, shape, or form. So this could be like in the people, like if this is a business, this could be people like your colleagues or potential competitors or something like this, or the companies that you're competing against, like you're gonna win something. Or it could be like at school, or it could be in your art, in your field. It could be at home. You could have made like a big accomplishment for your family, and there may be some questioning about like maybe personal lineage, making certain goals before other people maybe who raised you or something like that. But I wouldn't worry about it. I see a lot of love here. I see a lot of love and support. I see actually you'll be even more enthused. Other people are gaining enthusiasm, inspiration from you. And I see that also you're going to be really glad and accomplished. And also holding your energy back, this world energy, you're very discerning. And you know that. So I see you very accomplished. I see you being celebrated here in some way, shape, or form. This may be some sort of acceptance. This may just be like a conversation that you've been wanting to have, like with a personal family member or something, and then it goes out really successfully, but you've been preparing for it like in the recesses of your heart and your emotions. Or I see that too. Like I see you just successfully maybe even in some cases redeeming yourself. So in some, I don't know, some old relationships. But I see things going really well, and I want you to take up space and make noise. Inevitably, you are going to inspire other people with your happiness and joy. Okay, you've earned this. I see that. So, and this is your outcome, is to hold back. Hold back, okay? Even if other people may be expressing their complacency when it comes to you holding back, and other people are feeling complacent in their own lives and they want you to divulge more about your own life and your own experiences. And this is like the public eye thing again for this overall energy, okay? So I think that this is very healthy for the reading to have started with the Nine of Swords, saying, passive opposition, because for your personal, it doesn't matter what other people think. Oh, it won't be a problem if you do it. Just tell us more, just share more, just come out with us more, even if you need to use your energy for something else, or whatever it may be that you might have to refuse or whatever. That's okay. That's okay. Life will go on for them, and you will feel good and safe, and you will continue on this path of the Star and the Empress and the world energy here. So with so much success and victory here with the Six of Wands, then there will be also the necessity to be aware of your own personal triggers and what might do that in the world. And I see you holding up very good boundaries. Confirmation with these beautiful birds right next to me. So we are going to get some mindfulness cards. These were gifted to me by my darling daughter. Yeah, Haley. Thanks, Haley. So it's this one. Straight back, soft belly. Back straight, belly soft. That's something I would say to myself all the time. Posture is important. I've been like this the whole time. Okay, I'll take the advice. Posture is important. The physical shape with which we meet the world can have a big impact on how we feel and how we act. Nothing embodies the ideals of mindfulness better than the combination of a straight back and a soft belly. The straight back encourages alertness and brightness, and the soft belly fosters a sense of relaxation and openness. Practice this position by bringing your attention to your posture several times a day. When you're brushing your teeth or waiting for a bus, notice how mindful posture impacts how you meet whatever comes your way, okay? Notice how mindful posture impacts how you meet whatever comes your way. And a message of closure, because there is something that is still some past pain that's still kind of lingering around that can potentially be triggered here. So let's get some closure for that for you, okay, everybody? I'm with you all the time. Your guides are with you all the time. This is your higher self. You're always there having comfort all the time. Do you still feel my presence? So maybe you lost somebody dear to you, or maybe you're grieving a past relationship, okay? And these things come to your mind. I am helping you now. The situation is going to be transmuted to help you in your life, in your day-to-day life. Ooh, just got cast. A little overcast. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.